Hey, how you doing everybody? Welcome back to Big Frog's 4x4. Today I'm going to be installing bed lights under the bed rails of both sides of the Chevy Colorado ZR2. Now the kit I got was a real cheap one from Amazon. It comes with 4 lights, each of them with 6 LEDs. Comes with a controller and our rocker switch, which as you can see is not very long from the switch from where you're going to put the controllers. So yeah, this is going to need modifications. It also comes with sticky pads put on the back of your lights to stick them to the bottom of your rail. So when I install this, I'm going to cut this wiring out. I'm going to have to cut it here, extend this wire to run it all the way up to the battery compartment. So we're going to cut it here, put 4 butt connectors, marine style butt connectors in, and run this all the way up the battery compartment, plug it into the controller. And that way the wiring will reach, and then we'll put the lights underneath and stick them up in there, and we'll test it when it gets dark, see how it works. This are actually pretty good quality. I stuck the other side on already before I shot this so I could say that. I don't know how they're going to hold up in heat, if they're going to hold up or well, if they'll fall off. They come with options to screw them on, or use a center screw or a pop rivet or something and pop rivet them underneath there. But I'd rather not be drilling on my Colorado, so we're going to do it this way. You just want to try to get these pads as square on the light as possible. Press them on firmly. And then you want to stick them to the bottom side of your bed rail. Now I'm going to space them out here at the front, then one on each side of where this rail is, and then one up here at the other front. You pull your backing off. These lights are supposed to be waterproof, so you shouldn't have to worry about any moisture or water getting to them. Just press them up on there firmly. Then I'll put the next one here. Then we'll zip tie all the wire up underneath the edge of this rail so that it doesn't hang down and get caught on anything. Now the gauge on this wire is really small. So the wire I'm running from the front to back is a 24 gauge. And it's actually a speaker wire because it's honestly the only thing I have that's this small of a gauge of wire. And I wish I had a 4 wire like this, but I don't, so I have to run the wire back through twice. Alright, to get the wire up to where you can't see it, there's a small slot underneath the edge of the rail here that runs through this pocket at the front of the truck. There's another slot here you can run the wire through, and then down at the front of the bed. You obviously have to cut out these plastic pieces for the bed. And once you do that, you can see the wire and find it and fish it through. I did order a wire loom, a plastic wrap style wire loom, not that hard plastic like the nylon wire loom. When it comes, it hasn't shown up yet, when it comes, I'll rewrap all of this so that it's all protected through here. Obviously, if you run it in here, you're going to make sure that you're careful when you put anything down, a stake body or whatever, you put anything down here, you don't catch these wires. Or try maybe even some kind of tape and tape them to the side of the inside of the bed rail here so things don't catch them. Then that wire, you want to make sure you secure underneath the frame to the other wire harness and up into the engine bay. So I ran 2 wires on both sides of the frame. The problem with this kit is, and it's supposed to be for bed lights. Here's the control box that comes with it. It comes with a plug with a bare wire, and I wired into my remote that you saw in the install for the fog lights and for the hood lights. Here's the sensor for the remote that comes with it. Now, like I said, it has 3 wires inside of here. You can pop the back panel of this off, and I'm thinking I'm going to run this sensor with 3 new wires and either run it up here to the top of the hood or actually run it up inside the vehicle so you can sit in the vehicle and be able to change it from in there. I'm leaning more towards leaving it towards the outer side of the vehicle, maybe up here near the windshield somewhere, or inside the vehicle by the windshield so you can control it without having to obviously open the hood. The wires that come with it are not nearly long enough to reach your engine bay. I had to make new wires, extension wires. The wires only reach as far as the bottom of the bed. I cut it where there used to be a switch in the wire and put butt connectors in there and then ran the extensions all the way up to here and then used these plugs up here and zip tied everything in place up along the frame. So this kit comes with a controller that, like this, that you can change the different lights, turn them on and off with the controller, change the brightness, different colors. You can go to fade, smooth, strobe. The only problem with this is the controller that's underneath the hood. You have to have the remote almost right beside it, and you really have to have the hood open for it to work. Alright, I am up inside the truck bed, tailgate's closed, so you can see what the light looks like inside of here. Obviously, as you can see, the lights cause quite a bit of light in here. I was trying to find a way that I could mount some at the nose of the bed without being hit, but there's just really no safe place to put them. You can put them underneath the edge of the slip up here at the front, but I still use this as a truck, so I didn't want to take any chances of them getting hit and knocked off or broken. So I mounted all 4 of the lights underneath the edge, one towards as far to the front as I could, 2 off to each center of these rails, and then just falling as far back as I could. I'll turn the lights off here with the remote and you can see what it looks like. So that's running off the wireless remote that I installed before. Now I did order a tilt switch for the tailgate. So when you open the tailgate, the lights will come on. When you close the tailgate, the lights will go off. But until that switch shows up, this is how we're going to run the lights. As always, thanks for watching Big Frog's 4x4. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below. God bless.